Alright guys, let's look at level 1, okay? Number 1, first of all, x plus 8 equals 13. Draw my wall. The opposite of adding 8 is to subtract 8. So I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides. So 8 minus 8 is 0, so what do I have left on the left side is x equals 13 minus 8 gives me 5. And if you check 5 plus 8 should give you 13. Number 2, the opposite of subtracting 12 is adding 12 to both sides. 12s cancel, they become 0. I'm left with t on the left side. 6 plus 12 gives me 18. Number 3, 24 plus d is the same thing as d plus 24. So you could use the commutative property. Draw my wall. The opposite of adding 24 is subtracting 24 from both sides. Oops, that's a 24. What are you left with on the left side? D. Bring down equals. 52 minus 24, I'm going to have to borrow. 12 minus 4 is 8. 4 minus 2 is 2, so D equals 28. If you check, 24 plus 28 should give me 52. Number 4, wall. The opposite of subtracting 89 is adding 89 to both sides. 89's cancel, they get me 0, so C equals 9 plus 2 is 11, carry my 1. 9 and 8 gives me 17, plus 1 is 18, so C equals 181. Number 5, the opposite of adding 72 is subtracting 72 from both sides. Subtract 72, R equals 5 minus 2 is 3, 10 minus 7 is 3. So R equals 33. And if you add 33 plus 72, should give me 105. Next, notice I'm going to put my wall. This says 4c, that means 4 times c. The opposite of multiplying by 4 is dividing by 4. Now 4 divided by 4 is going to give me 1. So I'm left with 1c on the left-hand side, 1c. I don't need the 1. I could leave the 1, but I don't have to have it. I'm just going to have c equals 24 divided by 4 gives me 6. And if you check, 6 times 4 gives you 24. Number 7. It says x divided by 5. The opposite of dividing 5 is multiplying by 5 on both sides. The 5's cross simplify, so I'm left with x equals 5 times 2 is 10. And if I check, 10 divided by 5 gives me 2. Number 8, 48 equals 12 times m. Put my wall there. All right, what's the opposite of multiplying by 12? Dividing by 12. Doesn't matter what side it's on, it's whoever's with the m. 12 divided by 12 is 1, so I'm left with 1m equals 48 divided by 12 is 4. So m equals 4. Number 9, draw my wall. The opposite of dividing by 3 is to multiply both sides by 3. It's whatever the x wants to get rid of. The 3's cross simplify. X is left on the right-hand side. 6 times 3 is 18. And if you check, 18 divided by 3 gives me 6. Number 10, draw my wall. Who does x want to get rid of? The 1/3. Now we can divide both sides by 1/3 and do SOR, same, opposite, and reciprocal. Or we also learned that if I multiply both sides by the reciprocal, the 3's cross simplify. I'm left with x equals 4 times 3 is 12. And if I check, 1/3 of 12 gives me 4.